don't know. We are excited to be starting a little video series of activities for you, our MAP students, and then also anyone else who wants to participate. We're today creating this video from Roger Williams Park because we are lucky enough to live really close. If you have a chance to go outside to a park, even if it's small, it's really good to be in the sun. So I encourage you to just try, if you have your parents' permission, to take a short walk, staying 6 feet apart from other people, but just being in the sun and the sunlight is very, very important for us as humans and animals. All right, I wanted to start today with just a little checking in. I know that you have all been at school all day on the computer, and it can be very, very exhausting to be looking at a screen. So I want you to close your eyes and just listen to my voice for a second and find a second. We're gonna do some mindfulness activities that I know many of you have been doing at school. There's Lucy, she's also doing this with us. Hi, Lucy. Hi. So just take a minute to listen to the sounds around you. In our case, it's a little baby. I also hear some cars going by, and I hear the trees. And I'm just gonna put one hand on my chest here to just sort of pay attention to my breathing. I hear some music coming across the lake. And with every breath I take, I'm just gonna circle that breath all the way down my spine from the top of my head all the way down each vertebra. This is the challenge of working from home. Okay. I'm going to ask you to drop your head to your chest and just roll your neck. Circle your nose. Draw a big circle with your nose. You imagine that your nose has like a paintbrush attached to it. And go the other way. Imagine that you're drawing a really big circle on the wall, and picture the color that you're using today. Are you using yellow, like a big sunshine? Are you using dark purple? What are you using today with your paintbrush? One more time around the other way. Especially after being on the computer all day, I think this can really help release some tension. I'm holding so much tension because it's been very stressful. Everything that we're going through right now. Okay, the other way, one more time. Picturing the color at the end of your paintbrush. Drawing a big circle and letting it go. Okay, great. I want you to just reach your hands up over your head, stretch your arms to the ceiling. Imagine that your fingertips have little strings tied to each fingertip, and you're swaying in the breeze, and you've got balloons on the tops of those strings that are pulling you up, 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 up to the sky, and you're swaying like a tree. And let's just imagine that now you've got strings tied to your wrists and to your elbows and to your shoulders. So if I cut the strings on your fingertips, your hands are going to drop at the wrists. And if I cut the strings at your wrists, your hands are going to drop at the elbows and at the shoulders. And now just roll those shoulders back a few times and front a few times. Maybe you want to just roll them all around. It feels so good after being at the computer all day. All right, great. So I'm gonna take a pause here. We're just gonna send you home with a little writing activity. And we're gonna do this every Friday. I'll start it with a little warm-up, physical warm-up, and then Miss Nicole's gonna come on and do a little writing activity.
My friends, how are we doing? You're probably not doing so well with all this new and crazy things that are happening in the world right now, and homeschooling and all that stuff where everything's online, your friends are online, all that. It's just crazy, right? What I want you to do this week is the assignment this week. I want you all to write a monologue from your perspective, a monologue. You're thinking about it. It's about you. How are you dealing? What is it like being in isolation? What is it like not being able to go play with your friends at the park? What's it like not being able to go to school? What's it like not being able to play the sports that you're supposed to be playing in the spring? I want you to write all that down. I want you to write a monologue about that, okay? But I also, with doing this, because we talked a lot, the fourth graders, we talked a lot about optimism, right? Looking on the bright side of life. I want you, when you write the monologue, after that, I want you to think about, in the monologue, how to put a positive thing on, a spin on it, right? How to make it sort of, I'm going to look at it in a positive way. I'm going to look on the bright side of things. You know, we're all in isolation. We all have to do all this stuff. But hey, if we're in isolation right now, if we're doing the things that we're supposed to do, then maybe the time that we have to be in isolation will shorten because we're doing all that stuff. So it's something to think about, okay? So I want you to write the monologue, those things from your perspective. I want you to email it to me, Nicole, Nicole, .maynard, MAYNARD @gmail. And then at Miss Meg also, Meg, what is your email? At Manton Ave.
Meg.Mantanav.
Meg.Mantanav @gmail.com. I only email her and it just comes up. I don't know her email address. Sorry. So I want you to do that. We can perform it, or you can perform it if you want to. That would be even better. I know a lot of you like to act. So this is the assignment this week. Please stay tuned and check in all the time. You can like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Manton Avenue Plays, or Manton Ave Plays. Manton Ave Plays. Okay. Check in all the time. You can like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Manton Avenue Plays, or Manton Ave Plays. Manton Ave Plays. Okay. Love you all, and I miss you all so much, and I hope you all are doing well and hanging in. Okay. We'll be right back.
Okay, hi everyone. We're back. So in closing, we just want to let you know, so April 5th was supposed to be one of our live performances at the Wilbury Group, and this time around we're not going to be able to do it in person, so we are going to be performing excerpts of your plays, and also whatever you write on Friday, if you'd like, we can have that performed. You can either perform it like Miss Nicole was saying, or we can get an actor to perform it for you. So we're going to be having a live stream of those performances. So we'll keep you posted about that, and we look forward to reading your monologues. I know for me, one of the ways that I'm staying positive is taking walks, going outside, talking to my family on FaceTime, spending time with Lucy because she's always having fun. So I would love to hear how you are experiencing this time and how you are finding ways to stay positive. And we're all going to get through this, right? And this is one of the ways. By writing and by being creative, I think that also is a way to find an outlet, and
it's very important. And we're all in this together.
Yep. So we'll see you next week, and we look forward to talking to you this week. If you have any questions or want to reach out, we're here. Okay.
Love you all.
Bye, everybody. Thanks.
Bye.